All right. How is everyone doing tonight? Um, so, um, so originally this stream I kind of went back and forth on. Um, I was originally not going to stream tonight, and then I was like, oh, I'll play Iron Maiden, Legacy of the Beast. And then the way that I was planning to record it didn't work, and I was struggling, and I just finally went, I think I'll play a game I actually want to enjoy. Um, so tonight we're going to be playing some game dev Tycoon. And maybe like an hour or so, and then we'll swap over to just watching some YouTube videos. But yeah, anyway, doing good, and yeah, I know that feeling when it comes to streaming. Yeah, it's not a fun feeling. I kind of was like, I had this whole new stuff I wanted to do for Iron Maiden, and it just it it was not good. Not gonna lie. But yeah, hold on one sec. So did that? No, okay. I'll have to look into that. I don't know why I'm getting this weird echo. If you can't tell, today's not been a good day. It's all right. You gotta have bad days to enjoy the good. Anyway, let's get into it. Um, we're gonna switch here, and where is there it is. Oh, is it? Is it going to? Is this gonna work? No, okay. Display capture? Will that work? There we go. Okay. I'm just doing the wrong one because I'm silly. All right. Let's move this down here actually, so that way you guys can see. And let's jump back in. All right. Before you start your venture, you have to give your company a name. So I'm gonna name myself. Hans, do you have any names you'd like to see? Him into that and you say Iron Maiden or like the Iron Maiden relationship. No, not I did say Iron Maiden. Um I got a name, Nori Pafu. Okay, I'm gonna put that for the company name. No, so they released Iron Maiden, the band released a mobile game, and it's kind of like Raid Shadow Legends, but more if you were just collecting different personas of Eddie. So like you have the Pharaoh Eddie, you have the Wicker Man Eddie, stuff like that. Um, so yeah, that's what I originally wanted to play. So our company name is Nori Pafu, and our player name is AC Baby. Let's just random and stop. Perfect. That's how I look in real life. If you guys have never seen me, I look exactly like this. No face, no real fingers, no distinguishing features, just in my garage. Except, no, I do not want that. And, whoa, okay, we're gonna do that one. All right, except right here should be a little dog. That would be Goose. All right, develop a new game. Our first game. Let's see what we got. We got romance, military, hacking, and crime. Let's do hacking. We're gonna pick the genre as. Can you romance with Eddie? But it does sound neat. And yeah, you got the song strong bad thing going on. Yeah, I'm gonna play with that for a sec. Maybe There's got to be something I'm missing. Okay, there we go. All right, I fixed it. Yay. Okay, so apparently at some point, um, the way that my my Streamlabs OBS was actually picking up my audio and the game audio got changed. So it was picking up both my microphone and the desktop audio instead of just the game audio and then the microphone. So that was weird. All right. So we got a hacking. We're gonna do simulation. We're gonna do it on the PC because why would you hack anything on the Commodore 64? What should we call this game? I think I'm gonna call this game. White Hat Sim. Oops. Wait, I can type later. 22. No, we're gonna do 2097. White Hat Simulator 2097. 2D graphics. No, we're gonna do text-based. I feel like that's better. And it's cheaper. Okay, so for hacking simulator, probably engine somewhere about there, gameplay there, and story about there. But going back to what you said, no, you cannot romance with Eddie. I do think that would be a cool addition, especially around like Valentine's Day or cuffing season. Just to just to have a little fun. Level design, artificial. We're gonna do that since text-based, so dialogues need a little bit higher. Boards of Canada would probably store all their stuff on a G64 as their way to secure their anonymity. Because why would you hack a C64? Exactly. So when I was going to college, my professor for comp sciences, he had a C64 in the classroom, and he was like, if anybody actually can get this thing onto the internet and hack any of the computers, doesn't have to be mine. Literally, you can just take over any of the computers. Text based on the tech side. I will automatically pass you. I attempted one time. There was another guy who attempted and he failed. I failed. I think there was like 5 people who tried and just could not do it. Like even all of us together could not do it. And I wrote my own encryption system or architect. Sure. So, like, just to give kind of a idea of where I was coming from with it. All right, so back to the game. World design, yeah, let's go there. Graphics, turn those to there, and sound. $4. All right, we're gonna finish and let those get out because unlike Cyberpunk, we do not like bugs. Come on. All right. So let's see. How's the game gonna be? What's the game gonna be? All right. We got our first reviews. How'd we do? Is it gonna be 4s across the board? All right, and 6. Not bad. Take it. Another 6. All right, the number of the beast. Okay, 6 is straight across the board, right in the middle. Could have been worse. We could have had a debut like the devs of Star Citizen. I think that was it. What? I think that was their only game they've ever done. Nori Pafu, a newcomer in the game industry, has just released their first game, White Hat Simulator 2097. The game had a moderate response from reviewers. We are curious what Nori Pafu will deliver in the future. Alright, so while we're waiting, let us generate a game report, see what we can learn. Oh, we sold 3,100 units in the first week of White Hat Simulator 2097. It was super successful, so we have 14 fans. Also, I just realized I still have Total Eclipse playing. So, by the way, speaking of Total Eclipse is my nephew's band, hence why I'm able to use their music. They are a punk rock band out of Upland, California. Super dope, super influenced by like Black Flag, Sublime, Bad Brains. So if you like punk at all, check them out. It's definitely worth it. Alright, our post-release analysis of White Hat Simulator 2097 is complete, and we got the following results. Hacking and simulation is a great combo. Okay. Gameplay seems to be more important. Okay. Let's see, what can we research? Let's research a new topic. There we go. We can be meta and do game dev. You know what? I'm thinking zombie because I got this idea. I have an idea for a zombie RPG. So in my head, what I'm thinking of is you literally, and that music in the intro is dope. I think I'll let them know. But yeah, that is Total Eclipse. They really are good. I think the song that you came in on was their song Europa, but they have a lot of really good music. Yep. Recent market studies suggest that the Gravador G64 is steadily outselling its competitors in the PC sector. Consumers prefer the lower price, greater availability, and flexible hardware configuration over other home computers. Experts say this might spell the end of competing hardware manufacturers. Boy, were they wrong. So, develop new game. Pick topic, zombies, RPG. We're gonna put it on the PC. All right, what should we call this? Our game will be titled The Crawling Unalive Bad Dudes and Baby. I'm out of okay. So it's just gonna be Bad Dudes. And because this is in the 80s when we're starting, nothing was more radical than a Z. Ah, yes, I love using my Commodore Amiga 2000XX. Oh man. All right, we're gonna do some 2D graphics. Honestly, like, the Commodore to me is very interesting. So what should be yeah, I think that's about right. The Commodore is interesting to me just because of the fact that, like, in America at the time, it wasn't really well known, like, at all. Like, I remember talking to like people who were like super mega heavy users of like computers, and they had no idea of what the Commodore was at anything. Like the Amiga, the C64, any of it. They just had no clue. You know what? All RPGs have good sound. We're gonna put world design to max, though. And it always kind of like was interesting to me because like you hear about it now and you're like, huh. There was like this massive like thing, and at least it was this massive thing over in like Britain, and so as you like look into it, you're like, huh, why did this not sell as well in America? Like, was it because it preferred tea over coffee? Weird. My dad had a C64 in the 80s and is huge normally. Huh, I don't know then, because like the people that I talked to were like doing the like ARPANET way back in the day, and they had no idea. But then again, like most of these dudes were the same type of people that were like, oh, you're using Windows XP, dog. I'm using Linux, bro. It's all about them terminal commands and shell commands. According to rumors, the Japanese company Ninvento is planning to launch its very own gaming console. Ninvento is known for its widely successful arcade game Dinky King. Many industry experts doubt that home gaming consoles will take off, but we are eager to see what Ninvento will deliver. The first reviews for our newly released game, The Crawling Unalive Bad Dudes, came in. See what we got. Alright, a 5. We'll take it. Because that means it's a 2.5 out of 5, which is terrible. Just like me. Okay, so not a great release, but you know, we were cashing in on that new TV show, so you know, it doesn't have to be good. Fans are gonna buy it. All right, so generate game report. Got my DeLorean. There's all my books. Our post-release analysis of The Crawling Unalive Bad Dudes is complete, and we got the following results. Zombies and RPG is a good combination, okay. AI seems not to be very important, alright. And platform genre rich, PC RPG, good, alright. Okay, let's research a new topic. Ooh, we're gonna do theme. Today, Ninvento has confirmed recent rumors and announced their plans to release a new home game console called TES early next year. The console features cartridge-based games and a uniquely designed controller. You know, honestly, like, I've always wondered what the design process for the controller was, because if you look at it, it's just like a basic thing. Like, you can tell it was done in some, like, CAD program, and they were just like, well, Square makes it easy. Maybe you can outdo Dragon Quest with Crawling Dead and start a huge franchise in Japan. Yeah, see? You understand. We're going to start... we're not going to have Final Fantasy. We're going to have First Fantasy. And then eventually it'll split off into Devil May Cry, but we're going to call it Angels Will Weep. And then that'll split into Resident Evil, and instead of calling it Resident Evil, we're gonna call it Roommate Hell. There. Ooh, Ooh. Okay, next game. I got an idea for it. We're not gonna do anything with Eve. So pick topic. Zombies, genre, action, platform, PC. We are gonna call it Roommate Hell. Because if you've ever had a roommate, you know it can be hell. If I can type, that'd make this so much easier. There we go. Alright, Roommate Hell. 2D, start develop. So we're gonna start our Resident Evil knockoff. Resi didn't really have all that much story. I'm gonna put it there. Its engine was terrible. I'm gonna put it there. No, we're gonna put it there. Gameplay, we'll put it there. So I think that's fair. Yeah, the crawling unalive, bad dudes is now off the market. We've successfully researched a new topic thief. Okay, dialogue. Oh, that's got to be maxed. I mean, how can you top things like, you were almost a Jill sandwich, Chris, and die, monster. Even though I know that last one wasn't actually in RE, but hey, you know, I'm gonna do something like that. Hi, I'm Carolyn Richards from the local news. I've heard rumors that you are already working on your next game and would love to do an interview about this. Do you have some time? Sure. RE1 meets Silent Hill 4. Yes, exactly. So the premise is you're playing as you're playing as Bill, and you just entered into a lease with your new roommate. His name is that's all he ever says, and he's terrible. Constantly has his buddies over. They just stand around and knock everything over. They never take out the trash, never clean. So yeah, that's why it's roommate hell, and that's why you have to figure out how to leave the room, and to make sure that you don't just walk out the front door. Every time you open it, there's your neighbor Carol from 4E, who is she's a Karen. She's constantly complaining about everything. Since you're in 4D, she complains about your snoring because her poodle doesn't get enough sleep every day. All right, cool. So we're going to do this interview. Great. Thank you for your time. The interview should be published soon. All right. But yeah, she just complains about everything, and you're like, man, if I didn't have to put up with her, I wouldn't. All right, so world design, we'll put that there. Graphics, there. Sound. We'll do something like that. I think that's fair. Nori Pafo, a local startup, is trying to make it big in the gaming industry. The company has already published 2 games and is working hard on their next. Roommate Hell starred Bill Arbor Day and Christine Greenskies, and her husband mows the lawn, screaming "Cruisin'" while on a Monster Energy rush. Hans, you're hired. You're gonna be our rider. All right, let's wait for these bugs. Finish. All right, we got some hype too. All right, new record at 11. Releasing the game. The first reviews for our newly released game, Roommate Hell, came in. Let's see. 4. Okay. 5. All right, I'll take it. I mean, the first RE game did not have all that good reviews. I think most reviewers said something to the effects of the tank controls make me want to take the controller and throw it at my neighbor because their goddamn poodle will not shut the fuck up at 3 in the morning. I believe that is an actual quote from IGN. Okay, let's do some generate game report. Oh, contract work. Hi there, I've just finished Roommate Hell and I'm impressed by your talent. I'm in the contracting business and we can use your skill like yours. If you are ever short on cash, just let me know and I will see if I have some work for you. Jason. Yes, excellent. Yes, Hans. Pay? I can't really afford to pay you. And they're like, I was gonna get a PS1, but Resident Evil sucks compared to Super Mario 64. Yeah, see? They were like, what's gonna have with better games? The PlayStation 1 or the N64? And then they got the review copy of Resident Evil, and they were like, no, I'm gonna buy a Sega Dreamcast now. I know it's about 5-6 years away, but I'm gonna wait for it. Game report and see what we got. Our post-released analysis of Roommate Hell is complete, and we got the following results. So the action's great combo. World design seems to not be very important for this type of game. Platform, genre mashed, PC action, good. Alright, research, new topic. Superheroes? You know what? No, we're gonna do develop new game. We're gonna do military action on the PC. We're gonna call it I don't know. So I don't know is gonna be about a young man who is drafted into the military. He has no preferences on which branch, but he's just drafted. He gets put in there, and now he has to figure out how the hell he's going to survive in a war against death itself. Because America found oil in death. Okay, I think I'm going to bump up story. Alright, dialogues all the way down. No, I'm kidding. We're going to put dialogues there, AI there, and level design there. $4, $5. Hey, we have the same amount of bugs as every Call of Duty game. World design can go there. Graphics can go there. Sound can go there. Game off the market. Roommate Hell is now at the market. It sold 9,203 units, generating $64,449 in sales. Okay. Wait for them bugs, because we don't get the luxury of post-release patches. Finish. Alright, new topic, new combo. Release the game. Let's see what we get. Alright, GI Don't Know reviews just came in. A 5, alright. Right in the middle. This is mediocre. Not what I was hoping for on that. Every reply from every girl I ever talked to, just okay. You gotta stop the evil group of Horsey and their evil leader, Lord Longface. Horsey is actually a front for what's a good it's a front for death. It's how he gets so many horses. Because I mean, have you ever seen the guy? He rides on like 14 different horses every time. Like the dude can just not decide what horse he wants to ride. And then Lord Longface is he is the leader. He just basically tells Death where to go and just like yeah, whatever, go pick a horse or whatever, get out of here. Just make sure those people are dead. So G, I don't know. I'm gonna do that. All right, we've got our first game to sell 10,000 units. Sweet. Military action is a great combo. Dialogue seem not to be important. Let's see. Develop new game. Actually, let's see what we got in research. Okay, we'll do superheroes. If only I had the unlock for MMO, because then I would release City of Heroes. So like the Horsemen of Death quit the Horsemen of the Apocalypse to work for Hersey. What a twist. Yeah, see? So now we're tying two franchises into one. It'll work. Gee, I don't know. It's already sold 13.4 thousand units. See? 13.4 thousand people enjoyed it. It's off the market, 93,000 in sales. Cool. Alright, develop new game. Let's see. We haven't done anything with romance, genre simulation, PC. We're gonna call it we're gonna call it Dating Hell. 30 or 45, because 1 through 44 were Japan only. No, I'm kidding. We're not gonna call it Dating Hell. We're gonna call it Bad Date Simulator 1982. You know what? We're gonna go back to text-based. Why not? Okay, gameplay should be maxed. Story should be there. Engine should be there. So the point of Bad Date Simulator is it is the 1980s. You're going on a date with your dream person, and it turns out that they are a massive fan of disco. They do not approve of any of the 80s party drugs, and have never what's something else that's quintessential 80s. They've never seen any John Hughes films. You see, you have to make the date go wrong, but the problem is you are Dracula, so you're too charismatic. I like that better, Hans. All right, so you are tasked with making your date horrible. I mean, you want your date to throw not only their drinks, but their food at you. And it's 1982, which is important because you are also Dracula, and you haven't had a date since 1645. So it's been a while. You're not sure what the modern human wants. So you might make some bad choices, you might make some good choices, but the overall goal, you got to make that person just absolutely hate you. But because you are Dracula, your charisma is like, it's maxed at like 45,000. When you were doing the character sheet, you rolled the nat 20, and the DM was just like, "Yeah, go ahead, whatever you want to put in there, that's fine." So okay. Recently released TS home console by Invento has proven to be a massive success. Sales numbers have exceeded expectations by far. Okay, that is a bad day. Yeah. I mean, come on. Just going out with a disco lover is bad enough as it is. So world design can be there, graphics can be there, sound can be there. I kind of really wish I remembered. So there was an old C64 game that I played years ago with friends, and the whole point was that you were supposed to make the person like absolutely be in love with you and get married, but it was just increasingly weird. Like you could fly to China and take part in the revolution and get shot at while you're eating like orange chicken. So, uh, nope. Reviews for Bad Date Simulator in 1982 just came in. We got a 7. All right. See, people like pretending they're on bad dates as Dracula. Whoa, that's yeah, insane. Yeah, I really wish I could remember it. Okay, 6.25. So it wasn't horrible. It's like every dating simulator that ever comes out. Okay, we'll generate a game report. Yeah, I really do wish I could remember that game just because I feel like if I had the right group of people, I could actually turn it into something really interesting for the stream. Okay, develop new game. We're gonna pick a top. Oop, nope, nope, not yet. We are actually gonna do custom game engine. What was another thing? Oh, you could like completely design the person. Um, Recent studies suggest that increasing variety of gaming devices also creates a market for more specialized games. Some platforms become more popular with younger gamers, while others caters to mature. Okay. So like you make them like either dog ugly or insanely beautiful, but you had to like balance it so where they could be like super beautiful, but then also be like an axe murderer, where you can make them like really ugly but really stable and like stupid rich. So you basically had to just balance it as best you could with given, I believe it's like 10 points. Don't forget creating custom engines. Yeah, yeah. That's what I'm doing right now. We're not going to build it yet, at least not the custom engine. All right, game tutorials mono sound. Cool. So we got our custom engine. We're going to release another game. Pick a topic. I'm going to do superheroes, adventure, no, superhero RPG. And the PC, we're going to call it. So this is a licensed game. It's going to be Marvel's Seppuku. So the whole point of Marvel's Seppuku Crew, you are a group of superheroes. You have to recruit other superheroes to join your crew to try and take over the world. You're not actually a superhero at all. You're more a super villain. And along the way, you have to face the warlock, who is basically out of his mind on energy drinks, and that's the basis of his powers. Like he has no real superpower other than he can chug down like 90 energy drinks and not have his heart stop. Following the massive success of the TES. Wait, is this game called Alter Ego? No, but I can change it to that once we're done with everything. So what would be good for a superhero RPG? The story and quest needs to be there. Engine should be up there. Oh no, I mean the game. Oh, the dating thing. No, it wasn't. It wasn't that. Otherwise, I do like this adaptation. Watchman's Infinity War. I want to say it was like Dream. I want to say it was like Dream Date or Dream Girl or something like that. World design, we need to bump that up a bit. Alright, I think that should be okay. Oops, sorry, didn't mean to bump my mic. And finish the bug. Alright, let's see what Harvel's Seppuku crew will do. Alright, new record in both. That's usually a good sign for me. So if you hear any little barks and chirps, that's my dog Goose. He's just chilling at my feet, asleep on his back. The first reviews came in. Alright, let's see what we got. Alright, I'm ready for those 6s and 7s. Oh, an 8. Alright. A 9. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. Another 8. Alright, cool, cool, cool. This is going to be our best game ever. And it's a licensed game. Let's see. Let's find out why this licensed game worked so well. Game report. Alright, posted and release analysis of Marvel's Seppuku is complete. We got the following results. Superheroes, RPGs, and good combos. Sound seems to not be very important. Okay. Need to research. Game tutorials. Alright, we're at number 28. And it's only been 6 weeks. You also need to research mono sound. So funny story about this game. Like a year ago, I did a playthrough just for some friends and me on Discord. And basically I just named everything Damn Son. So it was like, Damn Son ruins the earth. Damn Son cooks for you. Damn Son's last game because he's gonna hang himself in the closet. It was just basically everything was Damn Son, and my friends in that call were just like, oh, name it this, name it that, do this, do that with it. So we just had a little bit of weird fun doing that. And we had the most popular ever series called Damn Son in Damn Son's Damn Son. And it was a dating sim. And it went on for like 25 different sequels. And it was very interesting. Okay, so we're going to make a mature game. We're going to pick the topic as... let's make... Ooh. Mature superhero game. We're going to make it a... I'm going to make it in we do RPG again, or should we do action? I feel like action this time. Maybe adventure. We already know RPG and superhero works. Should we try new? Should we try bold? Should we try listening to that Subaru that drives by? You know what? I'm gonna do action, superhero action. Pick platform. It's gonna be on the PC. So this game, I really wish that fighting game was unlocked, so that way we could do that. But this is gonna be Super Jerks Destroy the City. Yeah, Super Jerks Destroy the City. That's how we're gonna call it. 2D graphics. Recently released gaming console Master V by Vina has stirred up the market worldwide. Industry experts say that the console is not very well marketed in North America, but that it will flourish in other parts of the world. Fair, very fair. Okay, so gameplay, story we can drop. The engine needs to go up. Drop the story a little more. So Hans, do you have any games that you'd like to see made? Dialogues? Yeah, dialogues is not important in a superhero action game. AI should go up, level design should go up a little bit more. Hi, I'm Steve O'Connell, reporter at Planet GG. We've heard a rumor that your company is developing a game for mature audiences. Would you be willing to give an interview about this? No, we do not talk to the fake news. No, we're going to give an interview. Great, thank you for your time. We will publish the interview next week. World design can go there, graphics can go there, sound can go there. A little higher. There we go. Planet GG has recently published an interview with Nori Pafo. According to the interview, company is working on its first game targeted at mature players. AC Baby, owner of and CEO Nori Pafo, said, "We think that players are looking for more mature content in games and are willing to take a risk to give it to them." Many industry experts say that sooner or later, games with mature themes will become more common. We are curious to see how the market will react to those games. We got some hype. Let the bugs get sorted out. Finish. Alright, 13 and 15. Super Jerks Destroy the City. Release. I need to see the choice, but PC games need some medieval action. Make it a thief game called Quest for the Holy Shit. A game where you play as a peasant getting the holy shit to save his decaying land, but consequences come with that. Okay, I will do that. I'll do that as best as I can. And what we get? 7, okay. Another 7, alright. Oh, an 8, alright. Can I get another 8? Ooh, a 9. Alright. Thanks, All Games. Research. New topic. Medieval. Make it a thief game. Set in the medieval ages. Casual games. Alright. We can release some games for the filthy casuals. Develop new game. We're gonna call it Quest for the Holy Shit. Do you want it for youth, everyone, or mature? Because personally, I think the youth need to be exposed to some swearing. As for topics, we can do. You want it as a thief. Genres. So we can do action, adventure, youth. We'll market it to the youth. All right, so we can do action, adventure, RPG, simulation, or strategy. Personally, I think simulation would be great, but adventure would fit more with your narrative. I'm feeling adventure. Okay. And the platform. Would you like TES, the Master V, the G64, or the PC? Because, like, if we're going to do it on the TES, I'm thinking like a top down Legend of Zelda style. Of course, we can always do. Let's try the TES. Okay. Yes, let's buy that. All right, here we go. You want it text-based on the TES, or do you want 2D graphics? I think it would be kind of interesting to release a text-based game on the TES. Just, frustrate the youth a little bit. Oh, wait. Speaking of which, 2D? All right. Young. 2D. Perfect. All right. Quest for the Holy Shit is underway. Recent market data shows the Gravitor G64 seems to be slowly losing market share against the PC. And an unofficial introduce higher price computers against a newer and more advanced PCs. Okay. Alright. Thief Adventure. I think engine can go there. We need to raise the story. Gameplay definitely needs to be maxed. So currently Super Jerks is our best-selling game ever at 34.6 thousand. Increase the dogs. AI needs to be there. The G64 is doing hers. That's kind of depressing since old school PCs were hella expensive. Yeah. I can remember, I believe it was actually my grandfather telling me this, that when he went to look for a newer computer in 98, he was expecting to pay like $12,000 and was insanely surprised at only having to pay about $3,000 for a computer with Windows 98 on it. World design should go up, sound should go there, graphics there. Oh boy, they're gonna release the test boy or whatever they call it. Okay, portability, cool. Next month, alright. Super Jerks Destroy the City is off the market. Alright, we'll wait for the bugs. Alright, let's see how this goes. Okay, come on. Alright, release the game. Better user experience and a level editor. Alright, the reviews are in for the quest for the holy shit, marketed to the young, aka youth. And... Oof. Ooh, I think that was on me. Yeah, I think I royally fucked that up. Oof. Damn, I'm sorry, Hans. I'm sorry. Your game's a 10 out of 10 for your side of it, though, with the story. But it was just... it was all me. I'm sorry. Generate game report. Game link. That's what they're calling it. Okay. Thief and Adventure is an okay combo. Gameplay seems to not be important. Platform genre matching, TES Adventure bad. And topic match audience, Thief Young. So basically this game would say that The Legend of Zelda is a terrible game because it was on the NES adventure with an adventure style and talked about thievery at some points. Oh, we lost 9 fans. But that's alright. We got 777. Oh god, we need to research a new topic. I got it. Mythology. It's all good, all good. I blame Nintendo, their hardware, and forceful nature shrugs on stores. Fuck them. We're all PC from here on out. Yep. There we go. All right. Start researching that mythology. We're gonna. So this game, it's gonna be the sequel to yours. It's gonna be the. Actually, no, it's not gonna be a sequel. I was trying to think of a way to tie it in, but I can't. My brain's full of fuck right now. Druck MNV, hey, how are you doing? Big topic. We are gonna do mythology, mature. Genre is gonna be RPG, platform, PC. We are gonna call it Defaulters. Hey man, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by. So we're gonna call our mythology RPG Myth Bitch. Yeah, Myth Bitch. So Myth Bitch is gonna be. Now you're chilling? Oh, that's good. How was your stream? How'd the rest of it go? So Myth Bitch is gonna be about you play as a young hero, somewhere. Oh, well, good. Or great. I'm happy, man. That's awesome. From the little bit I caught, you were doing really well, and I hope that game, continues to be something you can grow with, because it looked like a hell of a lot of fun. So you're a young hero. You're sent to face down the mighty werewolf Cairn, who is under the spell of the evil Ptolemy army, who just want to steal the world's supply of taco meat, because the world does not deserve tacos. Alright, so an RPG engine, actually, we'll do that. Something like that. With growing interest in video games, there is also a growing market for a growing audience for video game magazines. These magazines offer a great new way for game devs to market their upcoming games. Okay. Oh, cool. We can research marketing. Okay, so we can do that. We'll do that. It was the best one of my streams I've done. That's awesome. Yeah, other than that weird dude that was giving you crap for whatever. Yeah, like it was actually pretty interesting to watch. And it looked really good, cool, and you made it seem even better. So, world design, graphics. Let's drop sound, raise world design, drop graphics a bit. Wait for these bugs to finish out. And let's release it. Myth Bitch gets 14 and 12. And alright, we leveled up a little bit. Release the game. Yeah, people will be. Let's see what we got for Myth Bitch. An 8. Alright. A 9, okay. Another 9, all right. One of the best, all right, cool. So we are now going to research better user experience, because oh, we hit 1 million. If you have more than 1 million cash, you'll be able to move on to the next level. Okay, so we'll do that. Vina, creator of the Master V console, has announced the Vina Gear, portable console to directly complete from the Gremlin from Invento. Oh, that. Sorry, my blue light filter decided to kick in. Yep, wrong one. There we go. If the game is not fun, why bother? And if the people are not having fun with your game, well, kill them. You know what? I like that. We'll be the new EA. You know, so we'll release terrible games, and if you say these games are terrible, we will sue you until you starve, because nobody will hire you, knowing that you are being sued for $11 trillion. Okay. Develop new game. Yeah, we'll develop another game. We're gonna go pick topic. Okay. We're gonna make it mature. So Hans, I'm gonna redo your game. We're gonna do Thief Adventure on the PC. We're gonna call it Quest for the Holy Shit Redux. And let's see if we can't get your game the release it deserves. All right, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna drop this, raise that. Okay, so Myth Pitch is now our new best-selling game. The Vina Gear by Vina has been released. All right. I'm gonna drop dialogues, do that. Maybe raise that a bit more. There we go. Raise sound, raise that, drop graphics. So yeah, Quest for the Holy Shit Redux. Let's see if we can't make it get better reception. We've redone everything. Oh yeah, no problem, defaulters. Like he or they were being a dick. Like there's no reason to do basically what he's doing just because you don't agree with their methods. Okay, here we go. Quest for the Holy Shit Redux. Will we make Hans' game the greatness that it deserves? All right, a 7. We're off to a good start. A 5. Informed gamer. I'm sorry, I couldn't pay you enough. All right, and all right, a 7. So that's I think that's like a 6 in review scores. Generate game report. Yes. Oh, 6.5. Okay. So yeah, we got a little bit higher. Yeah. See, there we go. It was just all Ninvento's fault. You know, if they just did not stifle our creativity, released a better console, we would have had the best game ever. All right. So, create custom engine. We're gonna call this engine the We're gonna call it the excuse me, sorry. We're gonna call it the fake engine. Gonna have that, gonna have that, gonna have that, gotta have that, and that. Gotta have everything. In 2 months, the G64 will be taken off the market. Oh man. We didn't even release a game on it. No unfake engine? Okay, that'll be the next one. Because I don't think I can change the name, but the next one will name it as the unfake engine. Around the world, we're surprised today as Gavador, the creator of the popular G64, has filed for bankruptcy. Gavador failed to introduce a higher-priced alternative and was forced to shut down production of the G64. The platform will retire from the market early next year. Yeah, I got what you did with the Unreal. Okay, so... Alright, let's make a game using our new engine. Fake engine. Let's see. We'll do medieval action on the PC. And we're going to call it... You know, I'm not sure what to actually call this one. Let us call it... Actually, you know what? I got a better idea. Not action, simulation. We're going to call it... Farm Wench Simulate, or... if I can spell, later 1321. It's going to be 2D graphics, V2. So they'll just look a little bit more flat. Let's try that. Let's try that, drop that down. Drop that down more, actually. Put that there. Ah, shit. Damn, okay. I forgot to add the stuff on the sides. Oh well, no saves. Nobody can save. You'll have to just one-shot this game. If you don't put in the work, you will never find out what happens at the end of the 10,162 hours. So level design, I think we can drop. AI needs to go there. Dialogue should go up. Right there. Mono sound. Boost that up. Yeah, we'll do something like that. And we'll fix the bugs. Finished. See what we got. 1414. Leveled up a bunch of stuff. So do you have to deal with hardware limitations in this game? Not too much. Like you're not really having to deal with a lot of like actual problems that devs have to deal with. It's more you're just kind of figuring out what works for each console and how to grow your company or based around the time period. So like right now we're in the 1980s. So the gaming industry is just starting to get to its boom period. The first reviews for our newly released game, Farm Wench Simulator 1321, came in. Holy crap, a 10. A 9, I'll take it. Wonder if there's any mechanics regarding sequels and ports. So there is sequels. You have to research it. I'm not sure on the ports. I don't think so though. So all right, we released a really good game. How's it gonna sell? Okay, it's our highest selling game ever. 50,000 units sold in 2 weeks. So I think we'll be able to move. 100,000 units sold. All right. Then, you know what? We're gonna move. We're gonna pay the 150K. Damn, do people love farming wenches? I guess so. I guess people were like, man, you know, all these games, there's like The Legend of Belda, the Deco, the Narwhal. But you know, I really want to play what my great grandfather had to go through when trying to find my great grandmother. Cool. So now we got the new office, and with that, I think we're at a good point to stop. We're not going to be done streaming. I'm going to take a little bit of a break. And we'll move on to the second part, in which we just kind of chill. We'll just be talking, watching some YouTube videos. It's the proto Ice Age, but with British humor. Yeah. So, all right. So I'm going to take a quick break. I'll be right back. I'm just going to, yes, echo the dolphin. I'm just going to go grab some water, and I'll be right back. And while you guys wait, I'll put on some more Total Eclipse. Let's put this one.
Cuba's such a lovely place with Venice cigars to smile your face. Missile Beach, Tartaloa, ping pong with Fidel Castro. While they call diplomacy. Radio, Radio Moscow, Radio, Radio Moscow, Radio, Radio Moscow. The Kremlin's playing our request. Now it's all alright, it's just another Fresno kite. Land alone, never place they call DC with statues of great men. Washington Adams, Jefferson Madison, Stalin, Marx, and Lenin. Chairman Mao, yeah, you're a pal. The chairman Mao. Radio, Radio Moscow, Radio, Radio Moscow, Radio, Radio Moscow. The Kremlin's playing our, Kremlin's playing your, Kremlin's playing our request. They do their best, play our request.
All right, we are back. I apologize about that. I need to go get some water. My throat was just killing me. So let's jump in to our next part. So let's actually change this a bit. Yeah, that's fine. We can do that. So yeah, so this part, enjoy older games and have lots of knowledge about them. She planning on doing some live streams, doing some classics, mostly on the arcade stuff. Yeah, I've been wanting to stream some other games, mostly around the PS1 and N64 out. Nice. And Defaulters, Hans is also a streamer. I know he just said that, but Hans is a live streamer as well. He does a lot of really interesting games. From the VODs I've seen, they've just been I don't even know how to describe them. They're usually pretty cool. But yeah, so how this is going to work. If you guys have a video that you want to share, please just link it in the chat. And I will queue it up. This first one is The Social Distance Stick by J-How Films. You followed him? Awesome. Cool. But yeah, the only thing I ask is, no, obviously the TOS stuff, try to follow that. But also no longer than 10 minutes, just because I feel that's kind of a fair number. All right, so let's watch.
Hey, oh, bud, what are you doing? What are you doing? One stick length, man. Come on, go, get around, Yeah. One stick length. Okay. There we go. Job well done. Practice safe social distancing. One stick away. Thanks, guys. Safe social distancing, sir. One stick away. Excellent. Safe social distancing, one stick length away. Excellent. Oh, sorry there, man. Social distancing, one stick length away. That's a very good boy, though. That's a very good boy. Hey, bud, what are you doing? One stick length. Come on, bro. One stick length, okay? Gotta keep it safe.
Be safe. Just one stick away.
Oh, man, it's a Leafs. Rip NHL season.
Yeah.
Social distancing, one hockey stick. He's got the right idea.
This is just me on my normal day.
Oh, we work for the C.
Social distancing, one hockey stick length away. Thank you. That's a good boy.
They just
Buddy,
walk
welcome,
around
Tim.
telling.
We're the only ones in
I
here.
just walk around going to Tim Hortons and be like, hey,
Can
one
you
stick
sauce
away.
me,
Good boy.
Medium coffee, black, please. You want anything? All right, let's give her.
Thank you guys so much for watching this video.
We know you're disappointed that everything's canceled, you can't see your friends, you can't go to the skate park or your favorite concert, but don't worry, we're going to try to keep uploading as much content for you as possible in these troubling times. You've been great, I've been Chris, Steph behind the camera. This has been a J-Hop Films video. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Stay safe. Stick length away, bud. Come on.
So this one is from Defaulters, Apple's latest invention, copying Spotify.
Apple revolutionized the music industry with the introduction of the iPod. And now, with Apple Music, we present our greatest innovation yet, copying Spotify. Our developers looked at Spotify and asked themselves what works, what doesn't.
Jealous.
And then we said, it's all good. Let's just take the whole thing and put our name on it.
Apple. Yeah,
So
that
how
sounds
does
about right.
Apple Music work? Well,
It doesn't.
Imagine you're using Spotify.
Is that it? Just imagine I'm using Spotify. Why wouldn't I just use Spotify then, Apple?
An unlimited library of songs streaming instantly. It's never been done before.
Oh, boy.
2008, when Spotify launched. But
I can't wait
what makes
until
Apple
Apple copies
so
Elon Musk's
special?
brain chip.
Well, unlike Spotify,
That way I can get
force you
really
to
shitty,
download Apple Music,
quality
whether you
songs
like it or not,
downloaded
because
directly into
you're
my
our
brain.
bitch. Say it. You're our bitch.
I'm
Just like
your bitch.
Spotify, Apple Music will have today's best music. Let's say you want to listen to the new U2 album.
No.
Well, just say you do.
No.
It doesn't matter if you like them or not. Just it's a hypothetical.
We guarantee that Apple Music will be the easiest, most convenient way to stream music after we make it fucking impossible to use Spotify on any Apple product. Maybe we'll make it incompatible with our headphones, or make Apple Music the default, like we
God.
did with Google Maps. Remember that? That's right. Go fuck yourself.
They're one of the best-selling bands in the world. I mean, have you even heard Joshua Tree?
Thanks to
Yeah, it was a
copying,
terrible
we can
song
use
and album.
half our manpower to bring you the services you need, even if you already have them. Our developers in Cupertino have been perfecting copying for years. Apple Pay copied Google Wallet.
Yeah.
HealthKit
Yeah, it did.
copied Fitbit. We invented copying.
Apple Music will soon offer exclusive albums, fracturing the music industry and pissing everyone right the hell off.
Yeah,
Take the new
sounds about
U2
right.
album. I know you don't, but someone will.
And copying
I think only
promises to bring
Bono
us
wanted
even
the new
more
U2 album.
exciting projects. Apple Search for all your internet search needs.
Oh, dear God.
Appler to help you find love. And
No.
a brand new social network called Applebook. Face Apple? Anyway, it's Facebook is the point.
Thanks for watching. Click here to subscribe. Click here for more videos. Or don't click at all. I don't give a fuck. I do. I give many fucks. Please click.
Okay, I clicked on the video. I hope you're giving a fuck is satisfied. So fun little tidbit about Apple. So have you guys ever heard of the Apple Book, would just be Facebook for Starbucks bumps? Yeah. I love College Humor. College Humor makes really good stuff. But have you ever heard of Apple's lawsuit over the recycling bin icon? So back when UIs were like a brand new thing and people were like, well, maybe I don't want to read text all the time. Maybe I just want to click on an icon. Yeah, it is dumb. And yes, they did. So Apple sued Microsoft because Apple claimed that the recycling bin Microsoft was using for their UI looked too much like Apple's recycling bin. So the recycling bin on Microsoft is square, Apple's is round. They both have the same recycling logo. So when they sued Microsoft. And Microsoft's whole defense was, well, think of it like this. We broke into the same house at the same time to take the same item. And neither of us have any real right to take from Xerox because they're the person we broke into. That's like saying, hey, our computer has glass on the screen, so you can't have glass on the screen. Exactly. That is pretty much the point. That was pretty much the point of like Microsoft's defense. It was like, well, no, everything has glass on it. So basically, Apple, as soon as it was like, as soon as it was pointed out that Xerox had made the original recycling bin icon, they were just like, yeah, yeah, we dropped the case. We're sorry. Please don't sue us. All right. So this is Jealousy is a Disease from Hans. One second.
Jealousy is a disease, bitch. Get well soon.
So Hans, because you know what? I think we're gonna watch this real quick. Hopefully it's not something weird. Since you know more about the King of Fighters series. Oh, wow. Okay, that's almost breaking my rule. Since you know more about it, is that an actual line in the game? Or was that just something somebody did? Oh, let's see. There's usually something. Ah, here we go. I knew there was something I wanted to see. No, it's just a tweet, but it fits Lori so well. Have his bad bitch attitude tomorrow. Yeah, I honestly thought it was a real. Oh man, I love that scene. But yeah, I thought it was actually in game because it was just so well done. Just offering me a ride. Kiryu. And I'd be. Damn, Kiryu. Get your mind out of the gutter, bro. Oh. Oh, hey, there I am, doing the spins. Oh, man. It's like being a Twitch streamer sometimes.
Yo, これでどうだ、錦?
Shoryu Pipi. Nugget! Oh man. I love Yakuza. It's such a fun game. Sorry, I'm just making my G Fuel. Or actually gamer subs, because they're paying me today. Alright, so that was Yakuza 0 out of context. This is Russian Roulette featuring Jacksepticeye. Yakuza is like if Takeshi Kitano take this. Yeah, basically. And it works so well. That's why you always spam.
Okay. No, God! Let's do that again. That one didn't count.
How are you alive?
Cause it didn't count. I go again.
How many bullets are in there?
Okay, you got me double or double.
Did you just say double? No, I'm not playing anymore.
Come on! I've trained my whole life for this.
How can you train for Russian roulette?
Oh, like this.
Sweet Jesus!
Oh, that was a close one.
It wasn't close, it was a direct hit!
You want to play a different game?
No!
Many games later.
Five finger fillet. Me go. Ow.
How are you so bad? No! Oh, why?
I'm good. Let's go all in.
Are those your brains?
Oh, it's just non-essential stuff like memory and... Ooh, a gun! Ooh, a gun!
Object permanence.
Ooh, a goo! Ooh, a goo! Ooh. Ooh.
Stop! Where are you even getting all these bullets? Okay. You know what? Just take the money. You win. It's over. Stop.
You've just won the Russian Roulette World Championship. What are you gonna do next?
I'm gonna go to Disney World.
Alright, so the next one is objection.lol, the .rar format debate. In the first place, nobody buys WinRAR. Nobody has the time and the money for it. Isn't that why it's always like recharges like 50 years long, even though it only tells you about a week?
Objection!
Ken, you can just use the fucking free trial forever. It's perpetual.
Take that!
It's like 50 years long. He's a legend bandit. Free archiver. That's it. It says here it's a saint. You know what you said? Okay, wow. Yeah, just keep the free trial. No, you just keep the free trial.
Objection!
Yeah. It really isn't.
Take that!
Just open raw files with some zip and use WinRAR. I need to make for both, and it's perpetually free. Like, if you give the free trial, it just never goes away. So, like, this whole debate could just be solved by just use the free trial forever. No. No, because everybody knows it's not MKV files. That was taking too long. Oh man. But yeah, no, like seriously, if you need to make extremely large files, especially video files, this like down to almost an image size, just use MKV. It's super easy. VLC Media Player can play them directly, so you don't even need to open them. And you got, the perfect thing. So, that's just my take. Alright, so this is a video from DLB Tibbin, who is not here tonight. But this is an older Tom's Cop video, but it's pretty funny. Okay, I'll play that next.
Hey you, yeah you. So you want to play an aggro deck that isn't RDW, but you're worried about splitting up your flexibility between taking on control and combo? Well, it's easy. Just slap some thick-ass Thalias and hate bears on the field and watch your opponent cry about how you're not letting them play fair magic. Well, it's fair to use, so that's what matters, right? One spell turn, one card draw a turn, limit your opponent's tutoring while crashing in and bashing their life totals down faster than you can blow up all their resources. Anyway, welcome to the 3 things guaranteed with this deck: victory, death, and taxes. One thing to note about the Canlander version of D&T is it's a mix between modern and legacy D&T, but because of this being a Chad Singleton deck, we get to be like Gordon Ramsay and add some spice to fill up the gaps. You want more than Big Thalia tapping down opponent's creatures and non-basic lands? Add an Imposing Sovereign, Archon of Emeria, and Kinjali Sungwing. You think your creatures are wide open to removal? Not only do you run Mother of Runes and her daughter that has an OnlyFans account, but you also have creatures that can save your creatures or bring them back, like Luminous Broodmoth and Luris. Turns out Fair Luris is still insanely powerful, recasting Baby Thalia, Selfless Spirit, Remorseful Cleric, or any other creature to ruin your opponent's day. You want to get some variety off of Stoneforge Mystic, Jite, Sophie, Batterskull, or any other equipment that you want to slice and dice with. But that's not all. Do you like Planeswalkers? Why not run Chad of Zendikar? Chat like an Egyptian or Elspeth before or after death. If you're still unsure about Wincons, guess what? It's called using your aggressive lock pieces and having board advantage while you just yeet all their lands. That's right. Not only do you run lands like Wasteland and Strip Mine, but your best friends in this deck for winning games are Armageddon and Expensive Armageddon, because screw their resources. You want to take away all their resources and crush them quickly. It's their fault for not doing the same thing. If playing mono white doesn't suit your fancy, then feel free to splash a color. Go Blood and Taxes if you want some red hate bears and some lightning bolt effect, or maybe Orzhov Death and Taxes for that sweet edge. Get some nice card advantage with Bob effects, some hand attack options, and get some removal spells in there like Fatal Push, Dire Tactics, and Zealous Persecution. That also acts as a win condition. Overall, you have a lot of flexibility to customize this deck to your liking. Your deck can be suited to tackle the meta however you seem fit to make them play Magic however you deem fair. Now go collect taxes from your opponents sobbing over their destroyed lands and uncastable spells along with your winnings, and now you know how to play Death and Taxes.
I am looking forward to this episode. YouTube comment suggestions. Nutella, or as I like to call it, slightly off chocolate. This is like the least successful implementation of a sausage. We are slowly making this progress. Some sausages sound better on paper. Gotta wipe off the excess Nutella on the skin. I think we have a winner for the dutiest sausage that we've ever had on the show. Let's sausage! Well, that's the end of the Nutella sausage. We're gonna save the heft that survived. This looks exactly like All right, here we go. Holy Christ, is that good? It's like melted chocolate heaven on a hot dog bun. 4 out of 5.
Bop, 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 bop.
What's that? Fine sauce animated? Mario and Wario.
Wario stole Mario's castle. Why Mario has a castle, who knows? Okay, it's not Peach's castle. It's not Princess Toadstool's castle. It's Mario's castle. During some of my other Mario streams, I've noted that Mario has saved the world. He collects a fuckload of coins, but he still lives in like a little shack. This was the hubris of Mario getting the castle. So yeah, Mario like bought a castle from his adventures in the previous 3 Mario games, and Mario World, and Mario Land. And then Wario was like,
Oh! Hey, cousin, it's me, Wario. How you doing?
and Mario's like,
Who's this? Who's this guy? It's your cousin, Wario.
I don't got a cousin, Wario.
Oh, yes, and Bertrude. Bertrude is my mother. You remember Bertrude from the family gatherings?
No. Mario, I don't know. We should trust this guy. He seems legit. He looks like us. I mean, he likes garlic. I like garlic.
Luigi, just let me handle this. Aunt Bertrude? I don't got an Aunt Bertrude. What are you talking about? Hey, nah, just let me sleep on the couch one night, eh?
So they let him into the castle. Wario, in the middle of the night, kills Luigi.
Oh.
Which is why Luigi's not in this game. And then steals the castle from Mario. Canonically, Luigi is dead in this timeline.
Rest in peace, Luigi. You never died because you are fiction. Poor Luigi. Defaulters got a new video. Dragon's Ball 2. Oh my god.
Darn you, caca-carrot cake! You have no real Super Sand.
What do you mean, Virginia?
I'm going to fight
Not his mouth. Not the mouth.
What are you, insane?
Yes.
Yes.
Prepare yourself, cabbage, because I'm going to fight you, and I'm going to kill you until you're dead. Today.
Not today. Not today.
I am defeated. You big smelly willy.
That's what you get for acting to Mickey, Virginia.
Defeating a sandwich only makes it tastier.
Don't let me see you on my Earth again.
I'll be back. Faggot.
Oh man, so this one reminded me. So when I was like 5 or 6, we got AOL dial-up, and it is an internet original, and it's friggin' great. Oni does a lot of good stuff, especially now. Back then he couldn't do no wrong. But yeah, so there is one where it parodied. I mean, I found it on AOL back in the day. It was weird. It was an AOL Kids thing, but it was all about like the epic Dragon Balls, and basically the epic Dragon Balls made whoever like collected all 7 of them fart extremely loud. So basically, Goku found them all and then just farted to defeat Frieza. And I've never been able to find it since. And I'm not even sure at this point that it wasn't some like weird fever dream. Right, next video. Lighthouse.
Listen, shut your IKEA ass up. Let me tell you something.
I love Joel.
Shut your goddamn mouth. Oh my god, it's a hornet! Ah! Ah!
Poor Joel.
American hornet! Holy shit! I was wondering what the fuck was buzzing. Holy shit! Fuck.
It's drinking the
I'm standing
Pepsi.
here in the hallway like a pussy looking at this wasp. Where's my fucking raid? Wait, hang on. Where'd the wasp go? Okay, guys, quickly.
Joel
How do I
and his
kill
aunt
this thing
Jack
as
Permanence.
fast as possible? What if I smack it with my guitar? You wanna come here? I'll play a melody right now. You come near me, I'll destroy you. Ah!
He
Where'd it
missed.
go?
Oh no.
I smacked it, but I don't know where it is. Where'd it go? Bad idea, I don't know where it is. This isn't funny.
So
I
you
see
don't
what you guys
smack
are
him.
typing, but it's not. Oh, there it is. I see you, motherfucker. You wanna go again? Ah! Ah! Yeah, you leave. You leave. Get out of here. No. That's it. I'm getting a book. You stay out. This is my apartment. I'm locking myself in my bathroom, all right? You leave. Ah!
Bathroom stream.
Get out of here. Guys, I need help. He saw my lamp.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna...
This is the
this?
knife.
There's a knife. I'm gonna cut you, bitch! I'll fucking death! No! I'm trapped in my own home. Oh, no.
Joel will
You
never
guys
leave
don't
his
hear
home
this
again.
thing? It's ginormous. Get out of my fucking apartment. Alright, I'm gonna turn up the volume so you hear this thing. Hang on, wait. The audio might be really shitty this way, but you'll hear him this time. He's fucking huge. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna ask you guys for tactics. What should I do? Ignite it. Flamethrower.
Burn the house
Sucks
down.
ass. I can't tell if this thing is behind the lamp now or whatever it is doing, but Mr. Wasp, are you alive? Are you there? Alright, boys, I'm gonna do something that I never thought I was gonna do. I'm gonna perform a tactical role because I need the raid here, alright? I'm gonna have to, because I can't see. That's raid. I have detected raid in my apartment. I'm gonna have to roll underneath the lamp where the wasp is looking at me. I'm gonna grab my raid, jump over my sofa, and then return to where you guys are.
You got this, Joel. You can do it.
Shit! Ah! Fuck! Fucker! Ah! Fuck! Ah! No! Okay. Ha ha! Got you now, you motherfucker! Yeah! I'm gonna gently touch the lamp. Ah! There he is! Where's my raid? Where did I get the raid bottle? Where's that bottle? There it is! Hi! I got you now, you mother... You wanna come to me and fuck with me? Oh yeah? Oh yeah! Yeah, bitch! Come at me! I got you now! I got the weapon, man!
The tables have turned, Mr. Wasp.
Yeah, you better leave. And I'll come back! Oh my god, that was a bunch of fuck. I didn't get him, but I threatened him enough for him to leave. Oh, guys. Victory, baby.
Oh, poor Joel. Alright. Walters. My drunk friend sent this to me at 4:04 a.m. Oh no. Oh man. I think I'm more surprised at the fact that this sounds pretty close to the original. Oh no. Oh man, this is so good. Oh, this is 10 out of 10. Oh man. Man. This just reminds me of a story, and I'm gonna tell it and then probably head out for the night.
Well done, Crash. I knew I could rely on you. Now listen carefully. These holograms are hard to maintain. During the course of my intellectual pursuits, I have stumbled across a force that threatens to destroy the world. Crystals are the only means of containing it. The fate of the world is at stake. It is imperative, therefore, that you bring them to me.
Crash? You there, Crash? 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 Are you there, Crash? Crash? Are you there, Crash?
Alright, so I'm gonna tell this story and then I'm gonna call it a night because I gotta go to work in the morning. I know the game was remastered a few years ago, but I want them remastered with this. That would be great. At the very least, there should be a mod. If there, at the very least. All right, so somewhere out in the internet, there is a recording of me and my best friend at the time, both drunk off our asses, basically doing a epic reading of Tifa Gets Pregnant, which is a fan fiction that basically featured Tifa giving birth to a chocobo, a clone of Red 13, and randomly enough, Agent 47 from Hitman. Like, just it made no sense to us, and we had just found it on some random site, and we're like, hey, you know what we should do? We should record this and put it on this channel that we just made and set the password to a random string of characters so that way we can never get in. But yeah, somewhere on the internet, there's a recording of me and my best friend reading this fan fiction. And I honestly wish I could find it because it's one of those things that seems to be buried somewhere, like deep within all the bad fan fiction readings out there. So there's no real way for like me to find it. And we were so drunk that like I'm sure every word in there is mistyped to the point of like not even resembling whatever it should be. I don't. I don't even know the title. I so what I remember, it was basically the name of the fan fiction, which was Tifa Pregnant Story. Uh, but because we were so drunk, we were not able to type that properly, and I do not have any like recollection of what we called the channel because we did it all through voice. So when we set it up, there was just nothing. And so I couldn't even tell you what the channel is, the actual name, and how long or when we released it. Actually, I can tell you when we released it because we released it in 2012. Like I believe it was December. No, it was January 1st, 2013. But yeah, yeah, and I don't know the title. Uh, like if you just pretend to be drunk, I'm sure you could probably find it. But it's honestly to me not even something that I really want to. Just start watching fan fictions in a few hundred years and you'll get may get recommended. I I honestly, if that ever does come out, I'm gonna have a hell of a time explaining this story. So just as a quick recap from my memory of it, besides the things that she gives birth to, she tells Cloud that Cloud is a complete waste of space and doesn't deserve to be anywhere near her. She starts dating Squall and then breaks up with him to date Titus and then breaks up with him to date Barrett and then Barrett decides to commit suicide. Um, Aerith, for some reason, is alive, and then she just kind of randomly appears to just yell at Sephiroth for no real reason other than like th- they're they're there. Um, that's all I really remember. Like I think the story was something close to about 14 pages. So I don't remember too much. And the parts I do remember are so like faint. And to the point where like I just remembered the points where like stupid stuff happened. And then the chain of events because like I made a whole joke about like the sequence of events. Uh, but yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna head out for the night. Thank you, Hans. Thank you, defaulters, for showing up. I hope you have a good night, both of you, and enjoy tomorrow. You know, it's Monday. I hope it's a good Monday. And remember, we are the Road Crew, and I love you.